Hi there, welcome to Pilates. My name is Kim Hillard and we're going to be going through a 45-minute class today where all you need is a mat and a hand towel. So I just have a small hand towel. It's not too long, it's not too short. It's a little bit dirty, must have gotten it out of the rag bin. And it's probably about the same size as one that if you work out at Four Seasons in Bloomington, this is kind of a similar one. There's a chance I took it from there. I'm not real positive where it came from. But it's just kind of a small hand towel, and we're going to use that today to kind of open up our shoulders and work into a few different positions. So again, you'll just need a mat and a hand towel, and let's kind of scooch back here on the mat and we'll set this hand towel down before we get started. We'll use it here in a moment after we're nice and warm. So I want you to go ahead and bring your feet parallel. All your legs are nice and tight together. Shoulders are back and down. Find yourself kind of like you're being lifted tall right out of the top of your head. Rock your weight back onto your heels and open your toes into a nice V. We call this our Pilates V. It's also known as first position if you're a dancer. So let's start down in those toes, and I want you to spread those toes out. As you do so, you should find that your inner thighs and the inner parts of your legs start to engage as you're squeezing them together. Think about wrapping your thighs around your femurs, right? So those thighs are pointed out with your toes here. Pull your shoulders back and down. Draw your abs up and in as though they originate between your legs and come nice and tall through the head. This is your great posture that I'd like you to be in all the time, right? I always talk about if I'm ever standing in line, maybe at the grocery store, this is the way I like to stand to kind of get things engaged and working in those moments I have that I'm standing still, not too often. All right, so let's breathe in nice and deep in through the nose. Inhale. Let that rib cage expand east to west. Exhale, blow the air out through pursed lips. You should hear your breath. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Think about elongating that diaphragm. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more times. Breathe. Press down into those legs a little bit. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more time, please. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Roll your shoulders. Reach your arms out. Make sure you can see your thumbs in your peripheral vision for our torso twist. Inhale. And exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3 small pulses. Inhale to center and exhale, twist. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, reach longer through the fingertips, and exhale, look over each shoulder as you twist to the back. Keep your hips facing forward. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Can you get a little deeper each time? Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Last time like this, each direction. Then we'll change it slightly. We're going to really work those muscles in between our shoulder blades today, so let's warm them up. Bend your leading elbow to 90 degrees and squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. Other side. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Reach those arms out. You can still see your thumbs in your peripheral vision. Let's make some circles. Inhaling forward, exhaling around and up. I want you to think about articulating the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale and exhale around. Good. Inhale forward, exhale through. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. And one more, then we'll switch directions. Inhale and exhale, each circle a full breath. Inhale behind, exhale around and up. Good, so make sure those shoulder blades are not creeping up next to the ears. They're nice and low, and this is all controlled. Inhale and exhale, perfect. Bring those arms down, roll the shoulders. All right, we're gonna warm up our neck today. So I just want you to make sure you're in that nice tall posture, and then let your chin come down and up, just to be looking at me. I don't want you to go all the way up. And down and up. Good. Pull those abs up and in. Make sure we're continuing that engagement. And up Inhale. Exhale. Good. Maybe you would rather exhale down and inhale up. Fine with me, just breathe. One more like that, please. Good. All right, roll those shoulders again. We're going to look over each shoulder. So I just want you to look, and I want you to hold this a moment. And I want you to feel what you feel right over here and a little bit here. What does that neck feel like? Is it feeling nice and tight? Or is it feeling strong? Inhale to center. Let's exhale, go the other way. This side feels a little tighter for me than the previous side. Good. Inhale and exhale. Let's go again. And center, other way. And center. Now I just want you to kind of tilt that head. And again, feel this big stretch on that opposite side. Think about your neck muscles almost being like roots, tree roots that kind of go around the front and around the back between the shoulder blades. Good. And find those kind of going deep, those muscles really connecting all the way into the shoulder blades. And again, one more time each side like this. You could do this part seated if you needed to. Good, and up. So we're going to change those two slightly. So I'm going to look over and I'm going to put my hand right on the opposite temple. So opposite hand, opposite temple. And I'm going to try to push my temple right into my hand. And this feels different down the back of my neck and into that shoulder a little bit more. And let's go the other side. So hand is there, and you're just feeling a little bit of gentle resistance. Gentle, the key word there. Again, each side and over. Just feel that little gentle resistance as you're looking back. Feeling that stretch. If this doesn't feel good, don't go that deep. This should feel pretty good. We're stretching. Perfect. Good. And now we're going to go sideways, and I'm pushing against my hand here. And release. Other side, gentle. And I'm pushing up and away. And again. Feel that nice gentle push and stretch. And last time here. Perfect. And roll those shoulders. Let's grab our towel. Just bend at the knees and grab it. So I'm going to kind of roll it up a little bit. Doesn't matter very much. We're going to grab it in a kind of overhand grip right at the edges here. We're going to stay nice and low. This is called taut the towel. I don't know that taut is actually a verb, so I'm having a hard time with that verbiage. But we're going to make the towel taut. So all we're going to do is feel that work between the shoulder blades as we pull apart to make that towel nice and taut. Feel the tension between the fingers. And release. Inhale. Look, it's not a big movement here, right? And exhale. Pull, 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 pull. Inhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Pull, 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 pull. Again. And last time. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. We're just going to change our position. So right up at shoulder height, like you've just done a shoulder raise, right? Same thing. We're going to inhale and exhale. Pull it apart. Inhale, relax. And exhale, pull. Good. This starts to make my muscles shake pretty quickly. Inhale and exhale. Pull. Make that taut. Taut the towel. And here's 5, one more. Inhale and exhale. 6. Perfect. Now, if you're comfortable, we'll go up overhead. And it doesn't have to be very straight up, right? You could be at an angle here, or you could be all the way up. That depends on your shoulders, okay? Pull those abs in, squeeze those legs, spread those toes out again. Inhale and exhale. Open, pull, 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 pull. And inhale, relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull, 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 pull. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Pull, 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 pull. Perfect. Bring it back down. Shoulders back and down. We're going to flip the grip. So now my palms are facing you, shoulders are back and down, and I want those elbow pits gently turned toward me, but not overly rotated to where my hands, my thumbs are rotating all the way out away from the body. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. I'm going to just rise up through those heels as I caught the towel. Squeeze it apart. And back down. Keep those heels together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pull, 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 pull. Squeeze those legs. Find the difference there, right? Good. Last time. Excellent. Now, I'm going to come a little bit higher through those heels as we come up to shoulder height, and then we'll be all the way up into full elevate when our hands are overhead. Shoulders back, inhale, and exhale. Keep the heels together, but come higher as you pull, 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 and down. Inhale, and exhale. Pull, 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 and down. Inhale, and exhale. Squeeze those arms apart. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale. Last time like this. Pull, 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 pull. And down. Again, your shoulders may feel different with your palms behind you. So you might want to have those elbows a little bit bent or be more at an angle. See what works best. And we're going to come all the way up, heels coming apart. Inhale and exhale. All the way up and down. Inhale and exhale. All the way. Pull, 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 pull. And down. Now, as always, if you're having a hard time doing all of these motions at the same time, let's just stick with the arms for now, because that really is our focus. Abs tighter. And one more. And down. Perfect. All right, we're going to go at a slight angle. So I'm going to flip my grip again, and we're going to go making a little X, pulling apart, inhale, exhale. It's a little bit quicker. Inhale, exhale to pull. Good, so it's nice and low for now. Good. And last time like that. And 6, perfect. Now, the same kind of 2 positions we were at, we're going to do that again, and then we're going to go whoop, 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 all the way up and back down a few times. Are you ready? Shoulders back. You probably have to make that noise. I think it's a requirement. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ready? Shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Pull and pull. Sorry, we should be higher here. There we go. Squeeze and squeeze. Inhale to switch. Exhale to pull. Pull those abs up and in. Pull. Inhale. Exhale. Pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. And 6. Good. All the way up at the top. 6 and 6. 5. 5. Good work. 4. 4. 3. And last time, 1 and 1, and then all the way down, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. So it doesn't matter to me if you're going opposite of me as far as which hand raises up or goes higher than the other first. Just kind of get the opposition there as we go along. Now, we're going to do one time with our heels down so we can get that motion, and then we're going to try to add in a little bit of legs if you're up for it. Ready? Inhale and exhale, pull, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull, pull. Back down. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. Whoa, that wasn't right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, 6. I was like, man, that's too many counts. Good. Keep it up. All right, now let's add in those legs. So I'm going to keep my heels together and just rise up, rise up, rise up. Heels apart at the top and back down. Heels come back together. And everything comes down. Try it one more time. I was a little bit off balance, so let's try it. See if we can get our best one yet. Here. Ready? Heels up. Pull, 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 pull. extend, extend, back down, 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 heels together, and down, and down. Perfect. Shoulders back and down. Go ahead and taut that towel. Pull it nice and tight. Shoulders back, and just give me a good twist. Each direction here. Feel the shoulder blades moving toward each other at the back. Give me a little pull toward the back with that back hand. Good. There's 6. Shoulders back and down. I want you to take it behind. You could jump rope it if you wanted, or just take it behind. Shoulders back. We're going to do those same things kind of on the back side here. So first, I just want you to pull it apart. Shoulders back. Keep those heels down. Squeeze all the light out from between your thighs. And pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pull, pull, pull. Good, you feel this in your triceps, right? The back side of those arms, those bingo wings. You want your arms to be done waving when you are, right? Inhale and exhale. Last time like that. And 6, good. Now we're gonna just lift it up, shoulders back. I've got about a 45-degree angle here. Shoulders back, I'm gonna just squeeze it again. 6, inhale. Exhale, 5, go ahead and raise up on those heels if you want. 4, I'm just gonna hold it. 3, 2, press those heels together. And 1, excellent. Now I'm not gonna go much higher than what we just were. I mean, we could bend over and do more, but that's a little bit tricky. But we are gonna do the angles. So we're gonna pull, pull, stay low. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. Your arms should probably be getting a little sassy at this point and talking back to you. Said, no, thanks, we not like this. And 1. All right, now up at that little higher angle, and you can bend your elbow a little bit more and have this be a little bit more right across your back side than those thighs. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. 6 and 6, and that's it for that side. Shoulders back. All right, roll everything, and I want to do just a little bit more gentle movement with the head. You don't have to use the towel for this, but I'm going to kind of pull gently down each direction. So it's right across the temple and forehead. This gets a little bit deeper. Perfect, that's enough there. Go ahead and put it right on your forehead, like you're getting ready for a karate fight or something. Hands are kind of behind your ears here, and just gently, gently give yourself a little bit of resistance as you push the head forward toward me, and then let the head relax. And just a little bit of resistance. So you're working the front muscles of your neck. It is important to work those neck muscles, right? We want to be able to do that 100 sustained, all the way through the ab series sustained, with the head and neck in that upper C curve. Get those shoulders back. And last time there. Perfect. Roll the shoulders. Excellent job. All right, one more thing, and this one gets a little bit tricky. We're going to take that towel, and we're going to put one hand at the top and one hand at the bottom, staying in that first position, and we're just going to pull apart. Now, this would be that hand touch shoulder mobility test, right? So you might be like, oh, my towel is not long enough. I cannot do that. And that's okay. You can lose the towel and just kind of reach those hands each direction if that doesn't work for you. All right? So see what you got. Shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Just pull apart and release. Maybe you can walk your hands a little bit closer together and pull apart again and release. Can you do one more walk? And pull and release. Now let's switch hands. Starting at the edge, don't grab your hair. Inhale and exhale, pull, release. Walk your hands one step closer together. Inhale and exhale, pull and release. One more step closer and pull, exhaling there and release. Perfect. All right, take that towel back into your hands. Come all the way up and round back. And then we're going to round forward, pull those abs in, and dive that towel all the way down to your feet, and then let it just kind of run along your shins and thighs to come back up, all the way up the body, and up again. So get it nice and taut, roll down, all the way to the floor, and roll back up. Careful about those shoulders, that they're not up next to your ears on that way up. Good. Round your belly out like you've been scooped out by a giant ice cream scoop. Come all the way down and roll up. Pull, 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 pull that towel. Are you breathing? This should be a full breath. So I'm inhaling, and then I'm going to exhale back up. Inhale, reach high, and down, and exhale back up. And last time, and roll, and pull back up. Good. Start high again, but we're going to reverse it. So we're going to pull down, let that go down right to the top of the feet, reach out far toward the floor, out to me, and then come back in. Good. So again, your hands may not like to go up over your shoulders. So you just come to shoulder height, pull in. That's a good stretch for the chest. And then come back down. Good. Are you keeping that towel nice and taut? Pull it in if you don't want those hands to go overhead. All the way up. Good work. And up. Keep that towel taut. Shoulders back. Pull through the chest and push out. And pull right to the chest. And up. And pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at back. Pull those abs in tight. And one more. Perfect. All right, set your towel down. We're going to need it again in a moment, but we're going to come to the mat now. So great time to grab a drink if you need it. Use that towel off if you've gotten a little bit sweaty, and we'll make it down on the mat on our backs from the tailbone to the shoulder blade touching the mat. I'll meet you there. Okay, so you've met me on the mat, right? We're going to bring ourselves up into our 100 position. I've got my ponytail nice and high so my head can make contact with the back of the mat here. And if you're new to Pilates, you may want to keep your feet down and you may want to skip using the towel. That's completely up to you. But I am going to grab the towel here, so I've got it kind of laid out, ready to go. Shoulders are back and down, and let's focus for a moment on our hip girdle here and using those abdominals. So I know they don't actually originate between your legs, but I want you to pretend as though those abs start between your legs and you're pulling up nice and deep in between your legs and down so the small back presses into the mat. I'm going to reach long through the head and neck, pretend to tuck a pencil under the chin, and curl myself up so only the shoulder blades are touching the mat. I'm going to grab that towel and reach those arms long, and I'm looking at my own belly button all the way through, right? Now, if you want to, you can bring those legs into tabletop, squeezing them together, and let's count to 100. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull that towel taut. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach a little farther through those arms. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull that belly button in tighter. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're halfway. I'm going to extend my legs, keeping that 45-degree angle. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. And exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze those legs together. Last time, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Perfect. Bring the hands around, rock and roll side to side. Let's continue through our ab series today. You can use the towel and kind of help get your legs in a little tighter, or you can let the towel go and just use your hands. So hands or towel are over the shins, right in the position we're in. That works out well, right? Shoulders back and down, reach long through the head and neck again, looking at your own belly button. And let's pull in. Inhale, 1, 2,
and exhale. Arms come apart, legs come apart, and tuck back in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. And if you don't have that towel, you're going to let those arms come around instead of straight up and down. Good. One more, please. And 6. Good. Now we have both legs here. We're going to inhale and exhale. Good. Squeeze the light out from between those thighs. Feel that small back pressing in even as you extend those legs. One more. And release. Bring the head down. Rock and roll side to side. Your head and neck may be pretty tired today because we actually worked them before we got started. So if you're feeling a little bit more in the head and neck than usual, remember that. Give yourself a little bit of grace and bring your head down onto the mat if you need to. So we're going to do single bent leg stretch here. So we're going to pull, pull, release, and switch, pull, pull. So find what works best for you. If you can bring that head up off the mat, let's do it. If not, no big deal. Reach long through the head and neck again. Round up, double inhale. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. So I'm using that towel to give it a nice pull, keeping that small back pressing into the mat, rounding through those abdominals. Exhale, switch. 6 and 6. Now straight legs. Inhale and exhale. Now I like to not use that towel because I want to get a good stretch through the back side of the legs here. So take your option. Good. Straight legs. I can reach all the way up toward my ankles. If my leg doesn't want to go straight, I'm going to grab behind the thigh instead. Good. Who's counting? How about one more? Belly button in. And there we go. Head down. Rock and roll side to side. Excellent job. Bring your fingertips behind the ears, shoulders back and down right into our crisscross. Round up, reaching long through the head and neck. Shoulder to knee. Inhale. Exhale, other way. Shoulder to knee. Remember, we're not leading with the elbow, but rather with the shoulder. And reach. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Pull that small back in tighter against that mat. Good. We're almost there. Just a couple more of these. Open those elbows wide. Feel the work right through those obliques, the sides of the abdominals. Good. How about one more each side? I like these. I always do more than we probably should. You're welcome. And head down. Rock and roll side to side. Releasing that small back. Now I want you to just extend your arms and legs long on that mat and feel a nice big stretch here. Feel like you're being pulled in opposite directions, like your fingers and toes are being pulled apart. Let the rib cage pop up off the mat so you have some space under your back there. Wiggle your fingers and toes to remind you you're getting deeper and deeper in this stretch. You're not just holding one position. Let's reach on that right side longer than on the left side. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side for me. Inhale and exhale, reach. Inhale and exhale, reach, reach, reach. And we're good there. I want you to grab your towel again. And we are going to use it to help us in our roll-up. Now, if you've done a roll-up before, you know it's a challenge. If you haven't done a roll-up before, it's a challenge. And you may find that you need to put your feet on the mat as you come up and grab behind those thighs to roll yourself up. So see what works best for you. I'll show that option in a moment, but it's always good to try it the hard way. Let me get resituated on the mat here. There we go. It's always good to try it the hard way, see how it goes. If your legs are coming up or you can't come up or you've got to kind of karate chop the air, you'll know the next time we need to have a little bit of a modification. So I've got that towel nice and long overhead. I've got my legs engaged and they're going to stay anchored into the mat. So I'm thinking from my hips down, everything is in concrete. It cannot move. If you have a partner around, they might want to hold your feet down for this. That might help. My legs are just about hip distance apart here. I'm squeezing down into the heels and I'm pulling my abs in, feeling the small back press into the mat, reaching long through the head and neck. And this should be smooth, smooth, smooth. Each vertebra pushes down into the mat and then rolls up.
Good. Stack yourself tall right over your hips. Inhale and exhale. Reach long through the toes and pull yourself up again. Nice and tall. Now we're going to tuck and roll back. So again, you've been scooped out by that giant ice cream scoop and you're rounded, rounded, rounded on that way down. Slow and controlled. Now make sure you're not cattywampus. You don't have one side going down farther than the other. And again, engage. Feel the small back press in. Let me show that option. No towel for this one. If you need it, you'll know it because your legs are popping up. Inhale. Press that small back in. Grab behind those thighs. Round up. Trying to keep both those feet flat on the mat. Sometimes mine don't like to. Good. And then extend. Inhale and exhale. Reach long past those toes. Don't grab them so you can get deeper. Pull the abs in tight. Stack up. Good. Tuck and round down. We have just 2 more like that. Nice and slow. Good. You're welcome to use the towel if you want. Keep it taut. Engage through the body. Feel the small back press in. Reach long through the head and neck. Press each vertebra down into the mat. Bring it up, 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 up. Shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Reach long. And stack up tall. Shoulders back. Good. We've got 1 more to go. Make this your slowest, most controlled. Show off for me, right? Show me what you got. Nice and slow and controlled. I want each and every vertebra to have their own moment with the mat on the way up and down. All right, so this is the last time. We're going to stay at the top this time. We won't roll back down. So pull your abs in, engage through the legs, feel that small back. Reach up. Small back presses in. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Rounded, rounded. Don't beat me up. You're in the competition to see who's the slowest. Slow it down. Still rounded. Still rounded. Now stack tall. Draw those shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Keeping those shoulders down and away from your ears. Fold forward. Hinge forward. Reach. Inhale and exhale. Come up tall. Good. We're going to take that towel, and so if you don't have it, go ahead and grab it for me. I'm going to take the back hand up and the bottom hand down, and I'm just going to roll back and come back tall. I'm going to stay right there. So roll back. Good. Maybe you tap that elbow down and come back up. You are in control, team. Good. And tap and up. You may not be able to get that deep. That's all right. Maybe tomorrow. Good. 5. Are you squeezing that towel apart? Mm-hmm. And 6. Now let's go the other way. And tap. 6. 5. Ooh, that time didn't want to go as easily. You have those moments. Bend the elbow. 2 more. And last time. And 1. Perfect. Roll your shoulders and let that towel relax for a moment. All right, might be a good time to get a drink if you need it. We're transitioning to just a little bit more leg work. Then we're going to do a shoulder bridge and a plank series, and then we'll be done. We don't have tons of time here. So we're going to do a leg series, and it's called Quadricep Lifts. And you can hold on to the towel if you want. I'm going to do this and get a little more of the pectoral work in. So I've got both legs flexed, anchored to the mat. I'm going to reach long through my front leg here. And then I'm just going to lift it up as I pull in. Whoops, it wants to bend too. Nope, just up and down. There we go. And 5. It's not resting at the bottom, team. It's just barely tapping. And there's 6. Other side. Squeeze 6. Good. Now I want you to focus on staying super tall. 3. 2. You want to lean back when you're pulling back. Make sure you stay tall. And 1. Perfect. We've got one more thing to do on each side here. We're going to point that toe and externally rotate it. It's going to come up and it's going to make circles toward the other leg. And then we're going to flex the foot to go the opposite way. A little wax on, wax off movement here. And with the arms again, You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to do the same bend in with my palms up. Just a little bit of bicep. It's not a huge bicep movement, but it does work a little bit. So shoulders back, nice and tall. Reach long, get that nice external rotation. Inhale and exhale up. Inhale and exhale each direction. 2, 3, inhale, exhale, 4. This is a little more coordination than I expected. And 5, a little bit like patting your belly and rubbing your head. Flex the foot, externally rotate it still, and we're going the other way. Inhale and exhale, 6, 5, taller, 4, there we feel it, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, those are killer. All the way in that quadricep, all the way up into the hip flexor. Gets pretty mad at us, right? All right, so I'm going to try to do that arm movement again. Definitely was a little more than I expected. I've done it before, but it's been a minute. So point the toe, nice external rotation. Arms out, shoulders back and down. Reach long through that foot to bring it up. Stay tall. Inhale and exhale, circle. 1, 2, squeeze that tall towel. 3, 4, 5, oh, stay tall. 6, flex the foot, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, 6, 5, lose the arms if they're bugging you. 3, also support that leg if you need to. And 1, excellent job. Go ahead and bring your feet into a butterfly position. So bottoms of your feet. Do you have palms on your feet? Makes sense to me. Bottoms of your feet are together. Shoulders are back, and just gently press down on those inner thighs. Good work. Shoulders back. Excelente. All right. Put one hand down. We're going to get a good sideways bend in. And then the other side. Good. And again. Round up. Reach, reach, reach. You should feel that stretch from your pinky all the way down into your hip. Other way. Good. And let's do a forward fold. Now you can use that towel if you'd like. Feel like you're being pulled up out of the hip girdle here. Fold forward. Bring your hands all the way to the floor. And then push that towel farther. Can you get your head all the way to the floor? Walk the fingertips away. Push that towel farther out. And then drag it back in. To come tall. Perfect. All right, set that towel aside for now. We're going to come into our shoulder bridge, our plank series, and then we're going to finish up. Let me just check the time here. All right, just a few more minutes. So come on and roll down. Shoulders back. We're going to place those arms into the mat. Get that out of the way. And we're going to squeeze the small back into the mat before we peel it up into a nice tall shoulder bridge. Shoulders back, squeeze those arms in, pull your small back into the mat and peel yourself up until you're a nice straight line from the knees to the shoulders. Squeeze up here, pull those abs in tight. Perfect. All right, I want you to just lift that right hip up 6 times. Just squeeze it. 6, inhale, and exhale, 5. That happens to be my back hip. 4, abs tighter. 3, 2, and 1. Left side squeeze. 6, and 5. Inhale, exhale, 3. Lift those hips up. 2, don't let them drop. And 1. Good. Lift up. I'm going to walk my feet in and bring myself onto my toes, squeezing in through those inner thighs as though the knees are magnetically being drawn together, but they just can't touch. Then I'm going to pull my abs in, and we're coming down slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Good, let those legs fall side to side. You can bring your arms out of the way. Just planks. Maybe not even push-ups because I'm running out of time. Good work. We did a lot of arm work already. So, all right, go ahead and grab behind one or both of those thighs. Kind of jackknife up to seated. And then we'll switch ourselves around into our plank position. So plank has lots and lots of options. If you're new to Pilates or you have maybe wrists or shoulders that don't love to put all of your weight on them, the basic plank is a supported position, and that's just on all fours. And you want to make sure your head and neck is long, shoulders are back, and that spine is strong. Now the next option is to stay on those knees, but bring them back a little bit so you're in a straight line. Good. You could be on your forearms, or hands and toes, or elbows and toes. All right? So kind of find your favorite plank position, and we're going to come into that position, and I'm going to talk to you about what every part of your body should feel like, and you're going to self-adjust that plank so that it's perfect, right? And then we'll come down and we'll finish with a little plank series after that. So the hardest is typically forearms and toes. I'm a little bit less than that in my favorite plank, and I like hands and toes. So see what works best for you. If you're going to come on your knees, I recommend you cross your ankles because that helps to keep the weight off of your actual kneecaps and a little bit more onto the muscles of your quadriceps. So I've got everything engaged. My shoulders are backing down. Elbows are tucked in close. I want to feel the rib cage against my inner arms as I come up. Now, a plank means one piece of wood, right? Everything comes up at the same time. So inhale with me and exhale. Bring everything up nice and long and straight. Now, if you're up on your hands like me, you're looking about 18 to 24 inches ahead of your mat. If you're on your forearms, you're looking straight down. All right, now, head and neck are long. Shoulders are strong to the outside of the rib cage. So I'm not squeezing them up and together. They're strong to the outside. My abs are going to pull in tighter, which is going to engage through my legs and glutes even more. So everything is pulling up. So it's kind of like you're trying to increase the distance between yourself and the mat without moving any joint. Inhale and exhale. Let's lower down slowly. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. One final little plank series so we can get a little more sideways movement in. We're going to go regular plank, open into side plank, regular plank, side plank again. And that'll be it. And then we're going to cool down. So shoulders back, pull those abs in tight, arms right next to the rib cage. Engage everything. You can do this on your knees, just don't cross your ankles. Inhale and exhale. Everything up. Perfect. Get everything long and straight and strong. Inhale and exhale. Rotate onto the sides of your feet and lift that arm up. Again, knee could be down, just extend that top leg. Look at your top thumb for me. Lift up through that hip a little bit more. Inhale and exhale back to center. Inhale and exhale. Rotate to the other side. Look at that top thumb. Lift that hip up a little bit higher. Inhale and exhale back to center. Now get that plank right. One more time. Everything strong, long, and let's lower down slowly. Rotate those elbow pits forward. Slowly lower yourself down. Maybe give yourself a little hover. Inhale and exhale. And that's it. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get a little bit of stretching in here. Knees are wide. Hips back. Walk your hands away from you and let your head come down. Walk your hands farther away. Clamshell stretch here. Draw your hands back and flip them up. Letting your shoulders open wide over your thighs here. So your knees may be a little bit wider to accommodate your body type. Inhale and exhale. I want you to come on all fours here. And we're going to do a little twist. So shoulders are back. I'm going to reach through. This is actually called thread the needle. So I'm going to reach that hand through. So here's the needle, here's the thread. I'm going to reach through and I'm going to bend my elbow and come all the way down. Hand can be on the mat. You're just kind of reaching, and letting that body stretch all the way through the fingers to the shoulders. And then up. Other side, thread the needle, bend the elbow. Let that hand come down and reach a little bit farther. Your ear could be on the mat if you're comfortable with that. And then back up. Let's round the spine and tuck. One time. And two times. Good. I want you to bring your back knee off the mat so your foot can be right next to your hand here. And then we're going to wiggle that back leg off and get the sock off there, right? And we're gonna stay in squared position. So the knee is off, you're in a nice long runner's lunge. Feel those legs stretch. If you like to, I like to sometimes put my knee down here and feel that stretch a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale, we'll switch that. I've got grippies on the bottom of my socks. They don't work so well sometimes. Great for some things, not for others. Inhale and exhale. Bring the heel off and wiggle back a little farther. Good. Inhale and exhale. Knee down if you like it. Feel yourself just push a little bit further in through that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Back into all fours again. We're going to come up tall. So I want you to tuck your toes under and hover your knees. Round your spine. Press your legs straight up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Go ahead, stay here for just a moment. Let your arms dangle and make little circles around each direction. We work those arms and shoulders and neck and head quite a bit today. Good, and we're just going to come slowly up. So scoop yourself out and roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Breathe, please. Shoulders back, neck and head come up last. Fix my camera. Good work today. It's quite a bit, wasn't it? It's all good. All right, good work today. We're all the way up. We've got the feet back in that Pilates V. Give me a nice bend through the knees. Reach up. Inhale, reach a little higher. Good. Wiggle those fingertips. Turn them away from one another. Feel some resistance on the way down with those arms. Reaching long through the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent job. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.